Hello? Huh? This is me. I don't know why I'm wearing the headphones. I'm just kind of like mainly more like force of habit than anything else because I actively don't need them when I'm doing a stream like this. When I'm just sitting there talking. Because like, who needs to be able to hear the music? Like, I don't need to hear the music. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Hope you guys been doing well. It's me. I'm here. It's your boy. Let me make sure I got it up on YouTube as well. There we go. And got it up like proper fully at this point because it doesn't always load. It's a little weird. But yeah, how you guys doing? I chose today's stream to be a talking stream mainly because like I don't have a lot of energy today. It's been a rough week, man, and I just honestly couldn't manage to pull off any energy for doing something today. So I figured I wanted to stream something, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a talking stream, as I've also been kind of sitting there thinking about how I'm planning on doing content for the channel moving forward. You know, something that's pretty important, because I've just been trying to figure out like where I'm gonna go from here with the channel, what I'm gonna do with it, and whatnot. I will say the days I'm streaming are probably not gonna change. They might, and if they do, I'll release like a big announcement on like Discord and everything on the days, so that you guys can be fully prepared for if anything like that happens. But I doubt it. But yeah, I guess before I go to get into any of that, how are you guys feeling? Like anything interesting or cool happened with you guys? You know, anything noteworthy to talk about? Anything at all? Or has it all been just kind of pure nothingness? Moving. Oh, how'd moving go? I know that moving can be a very stressful process and period of time in one's life, and that it can be really difficult. So I hope that things went well and that it went smoothly. Hope nothing got like broken or whatnot along the way. Yeah, I hope it all went well. But yeah, hope that you like the house as well. Hope you didn't move there and find out like, you know, some unpleasant things about the house that I didn't really know upon like first being there, but now having moved in, find out or whatnot. That happens sometimes. But yeah, I hope you guys like the house and that it's a good house. You know, like I said, everything went well, I hope. I've never I've technically moved around from one house, or from an apartment to the house I live in now, but like I was so young back then, I don't really remember much of the process. I've helped other people move though. I've helped actually multiple people in my family move, and it's always been quite a process, quite a long, like an exhausting, shitty process, honestly. Sucked, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We got a 1 month eviction because we were the eldest renters and they wanted to up the prices, so we had to go and only found a house halfway through the month. So we'll be able to start moving our oh, I am sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had a feeling the moving process probably wasn't going to be some Uber. No, squee, goddamn. I had a feeling it probably wasn't gonna be something super smooth, but maybe this time it was. Maybe it was good. You know, there was hope. There was belief, maybe. I'm sorry to hear that's not the case though. And then I hope that in the future things improve with like how things go. You know, like. I don't know if you guys managed to get everything like set up in your house at this point. The previous 7 moves have been easy. Oh, jeez. I see, so you're used to the moving process at this point. Fucking hell. It really sucks that this one was rough then. So I'm sorry to hear that. And the neck just not gonna crack. I was hoping maybe it would. Apparently not. My bad. But yeah, so I guess first to start talking, I've had a shit week. Out of like a shit month. Well, actually, it's like the last like period of almost a month has just been really not great. I think the last like 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, it's literally been like about the past month has just been awful. If I could just edit my life, I could just edit that month out, make it non-existent, I probably would. Because while there's been some nice things that happened, some good things that's happened during it, it's been much more full of a lot of stuff that I just wish hadn't happened, and honestly, it just made things a lot worse. I'm still trying to deal with stuff. It's been a pretty consistent thing that's been going on with a friend of mine for like the past week. Basically, has kind of ruined my entire week. Even though it's not like we've been interacting on a daily basis or anything, that's been causing it's just been everything that happened over the course of like the week that stuff happened in has just utterly ruined my fucking week. It is just guess some trauma like me, I can have blackouts for months long at a time. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. That definitely doesn't sound fun. But yeah, no, I've just been dealing with some really frustrating stuff. It has just led to, I mean, and I can say, I have like spots in my memory and like times of my life that I don't remember very well. Like I have an entire year I just almost completely just removed me out of existence, out of my memory. I'm not even joking. So like I think I understand what you mean. It's never like in the experience that it is. It's always like a little bit afterwards. I would just like shit out. But sometimes stuff like this, well, when I say like everything, it's not everything. It's like everything but the negative shit. All like the positive shit would just get completely removed and I was just left with the negative shit. It's actually worse. It's worse than if I would just remove everything, because it's then only the bad with none of the good or anything else. From like an entire year of my life, and I can only remember very small parts about it, and it's the absolute worst parts of it. Awful. But no, this last week especially has been really difficult, and it's just everything that happened has just kind of filled the entire week with negativity and, well, just a lot of shit. I'm not really going to talk about it. Here is not the place to talk about it. I kind of don't want to like name drop or anything. I don't want to go into it really at all, for the most part. Just, it's been a really frustrating thing I've had to deal with for like the last week, and it has been kind of ruining everything. It's why I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't have the energy to stream. Hell, I barely had the energy to stream today. It's why I'm doing a talking stream instead of like a gameplay stream. Like I was gonna play Dead by Daylight, but I just didn't feel like it. So instead I was like, I'm gonna do a talking stream so I can at least maybe stream, as well as go over some stuff I've thought of over the last period of time. But instead yesterday I just sat there playing Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail all night, because I just needed to relax, chill out, do something that just needed to not basically take up much big brain power or whatnot. So I just fucking threw myself into doing shit in these games. And honestly, it's probably what I'm gonna do after I'm done the stream here, is play on one of them for a bit and then go fucking sleep. And just see how tomorrow goes, how the start of the week goes. If Monday maybe shows for improvement and things going well, or if it's just going to continue being a nightmare process I'm going to have to deal with, and if I'm going to have to go to the lengths I really don't want to go, which I hope I don't. But yeah, no, so I've been starting to think about what I'm going to do for content in the near future for stream, because I have ideas of what I was going to be doing and covering over the next periods of time. I wanted to work Dead by Daylight back in, and I plan on doing so. I wanted to stream a couple of different things and whatnot, and I'm definitely going to be changing some of the plans that I had. And also I appreciate the offer, Shock, about having the talk or whatnot. Honestly, having someone to talk to wouldn't help. Like, no offense or anything. It's just not something I've talked to one person, basically, about some of this shit, and honestly, most of it just needs to be worked out on its own accord. I legitimately, so many times I would hear people say, hey, I'm here if you ever need to talk. But the thing is, I just never know what would say that would help. I've never found just talking about something to really be all that helpful in the long run. It's one of the reasons why I don't do one of the many reasons I don't do stuff like therapy. Just going to someone and telling them about my problems. First off, I don't even know how to word half of it correctly. Second off, I have so many trust issues, especially when it comes to going to a therapist. I just wouldn't trust them. I have way too many trust issues. I've had my trust broken by people I thought I could trust relatively consistently. It's just a common running theme. I've just really and truly stopped laying trust into almost anyone. I'm not gonna get into all my fucking issues with therapy and why I don't do it. There's not the time for that. If your internet is so bad, by the way, I did a bit of research because it's been so consistent for you, and you can buy a small transportable hotspot box you can have for you to connect to if they're on the cheaper end and have apparently a pretty good signal. I can maybe we've been having a lot of issues, and honestly, we've been considering having someone come out here and look at shit to see if they can figure out what the fuck's going on. Because until we can actually call someone out here from Comcast to take a look, we don't know if it's Comcast, we don't know if it's the modem, we don't know if it's something else that's just happening or what. But I do believe we have plans to try and get someone out here to actually take a look, because I'm having problems with the internet as a whole. We've had our fucking Wi-Fi is near non-existent 99% of the time. It's been bad, so I know we've been planning on trying to get someone out. But yeah, no, I do appreciate that. Like I said, I just the other thing is just talking about the shit. Honestly, I've never found it to be helpful in the long run. Maybe in the moment it will help vent some of the exact frustrations, but if anything that's going longer than just that, it's not a one-off thing that's happened, venting about it doesn't really cushion it or help it or whatnot, because it would just kind of stew. So even if it helps in that moment, it just doesn't do much in the long run. It's it puts a tiny dent into it's literally like taking a bucket to a river, taking out one bucket full of water, splashing it off. In the long run, it just fucking does nothing, at least for me, in my experience, a lot of the time. And while it may momentarily, there'll be less in there at that moment, it just instantly would fill back up shortly after or whatnot. I don't know if this analogy is making a lot of sense or not. I really don't know, but yeah. I don't fucking know. But, so, when it comes to content, because that's what I really wanted to mention here. So, how many of you remember the plans I had for streams coming up in the future? Because I know some of you might remember, some of you, the people who would remember on here, whatnot. If you're a leaking canoe and your bucket theory is you take a bucket of water out from the slowly leaking canoe to get it out. Eventually the canoe will refill the bucket that you emptied. Yeah, except for mine, the reason I use the river analogy is because it's not like it's a leaking thing. It's not like it's filling up. For me, it's just a constant flow. Until I deal with something and manage to kind of work it past whatever it is the point, it's almost like I'm stuck in that spot, basically, where this is something that's constantly on my mind and is constantly flowing, and certain things can distract me from it and can basically, I guess, stall that flow for a period of time. It's not like filling a hole of something, because it actively if you just stop the leaking of something, all that water would still be there, all it's still there. But for me, the reason why I'm using this flow method for me and how I process it is if I'm able to distract myself with something, it completely stops it for the most part. Now, if that distraction isn't a super strong distraction, it might do it to some degree, but some will leak through to some degree. But a good distraction or something that's able to actively help just is a full stop for me. in my experience. It's probably different for you. I don't know. I've always dealt with things very odd. And describing how I handle things is not a strong suit. This is one of the other reasons. I could probably make an entire video titled 1 million reasons why I never plan to do therapy. And I would be able to probably list 1 million fucking reasons. I'm exaggerating this, but my point is, I'm not good at describing shit. I get reason. But yeah, no, so, do you happen to remember any of the content I'd said I wanted to do on the nearby future for stream? Because I'm just curious. I'm just curious if anyone actively remembers. Don't worry, this isn't like a test. You're not going to be quizzed. I'm not going to grade you. If you get it wrong, I'm not going to give you an F. F! Failed! Like, I'm just curious. Okay. So, one of the things I wanted to do, I mean, first off, I've not completed the Elden Ring DLC. And, you know, I know some people are probably wondering when I'm going to do that. I got, like, a couple streams left for it. And I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. I'm going to be honest, I've sat there recently looking at Elden Ring being like, should I hop on it? Should I finish Elden Ring? And then I just stare at it and go, I don't feel like it. Like, I literally just don't feel like playing Elden Ring. And I think it's mainly because I have played over the last period of having started to play it to, like, last couple of weeks ago, 166.2 hours in, like, probably a month or two period overall. Including streaming the entire game, and then in between the streaming the entire game, and then, the DLC, I played modded with a friend. So like, and then the DLC, I've just done so much Elden Ring recently. I've just been sitting there and honestly, I've just not been in the mood for playing it. Like, I kind of wanna, you know, like, I want to finish the DLC, but at the same time, I just don't feel like it. I just don't see myself sitting there going, yeah, you know, this is what I really want to be doing at the moment. Streams on, it was Wednesdays, not Thursday, but yeah, for like success or smaller games, Elden Ring, well, not any more of the Dark Souls games, because I got through them. It was more just like Elden Ring in specific. Dead by Daylight, yep. I think you mentioned at one point, I don't remember saying Skyrim. I think you might be insert on that one. Because I don't think I'd be doing any Skyrim streams. I don't think I ever had plans for that. You were right about the Resident Evil. But yeah, I don't think I'm seeing myself really doing Elden Ring in the nearby future. I'm just not feeling it. I still love the game. I think it's a great game. I'm just not really feeling like playing it right now. We'll see, obviously, as time happens. I'll see if I'm feeling up to it later. But as it so stands, I don't see myself playing Elden Ring anytime soon. I think I just uber burnt myself out of it. Even though I do love the game. I will still say that Elden Ring is a fucking great game. No hate to the game. Just because I'm not feeling like playing it doesn't mean it's a bad game. There are many games in my thing that's a great game. Doesn't mean you just have to feel like playing it, right? I do want to get more Dead by Daylight going. I don't know if I'm, especially since I was planning on doing Elden Ring, but now I'm not. I might do more Dead by Daylight streams. Last one was really fun, so we're gonna see how it is on the next couple streams. And if those are honestly just as fun, I could see myself doing more Dead by Daylight consistently. I do want to do Resident Evil stuff. Colony, some survival games from Mr. Raisin and Super Multiple, and regularly goes unsailed. I don't know if like Colony Sim Survivor is really like a huge thing of mine. Just like personally. I mean, I've played some games that I guess would be kind of similar, and like they just weren't really like a huge thing of me. I appreciate the suggestion though. I could maybe look into it and see if it is something. But so I did mention I do want to do like Wednesday streams for shorter games, and I do want to still do that. I have 60 seconds downloaded right here. 60 seconds re-automatized, downloaded. I had it ready like 2 not like 2, but like a couple of weeks ago. I think I had it ready the week I got sick. Like I was actually going to be doing the stream on the Wednesday, and it was like on that Wednesday or on that Tuesday I got sick. So like, and I just haven't been feeling like doing a lot of streams since then. So I've not had a fucking chance to, which actually annoys me. But I have it downloaded. It's downloaded right here. I have it literally up right here on my screen. It is downloaded. So I do want to do it. Maybe this Wednesday. No promises. It really depends on how I'm feeling. If this week keeps going like shit, it's very possible it won't happen. But it's there. That's the important part. I do plan on doing more Resident Evil as well. Like I said, I'm going to be installing at some point in time Village. Actually, no, Village is already installed. Okay, I already have it installed. My happiness, the games. No, I know, but it's like it's not even just like the game itself in specific. It's like I've been wanting to do this whole shorter Wednesday stream thing, and like I just haven't. It's something I want to work into the schedule because I want to be streaming on Wednesdays as well for a nice like change of pace thing. But like I just haven't. And honestly, if I need to, I might just work it into another day's stream or whatnot. I don't know. We're really gonna have to see. Okay, but I have Resident Evil Village downloaded, so probably sometime this next week I will start a playthrough of Resident Evil Village, as that is the next game in the series I'm gonna do. As lastly, if you guys did remember, I did Biohazard and all of the DLC I own of Biohazard. And I'm currently not in a state to buy any more DLCs. After Village is probably when I'm going to start doing a go back and playing some of the older games. If I can, I want to try and find like ports, like playable versions of 2 and 3. And I'd probably just do the Resident Evil remake over just like the original Resident Evil, because I'm pretty sure it still more or less plays basically the same, has like the same gameplay elements, doesn't like change it like the 2 remake did to being completely different in how it is like done. I believe the original Resident Evil remake is a same style of gameplay, which is what I'd consider it for. So I'd like doing those as well to basically go back to some of these older original Resident Evil games and going through those, because I have 4, 5, and 6 as well, so those would happen after going through the first 3 as well. So obviously I have a lot of Resident Evil to get through, and that will happen eventually. Slowly I'll be, you know, walking through it. But that will be like probably what I'll plan to do is have a 1 day per week dedicated to Resident Evil. Have that be like Resident Evil Day, whatever. I don't know. I need to figure out what day would be best for doing Resident Evil games. Maybe I can work in a pun somehow. I don't know where I'll figure it out. And that will probably be the stream day for the Resident Evil games. I'll try and have at least then 2, maybe even all 3 of the other days normally would be DPD, and then I'd either one of those days wouldn't be DPD, and that'd be the shorter stream day where I do like smaller things, or I have another one in there as well that's meant to be like the smaller things. I haven't seen Leo something or other dude on here recently. Your friend is everything okay? You mean Locantor? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, well, he was here last stream, the Dead by Daylight stream I did earlier this week. He was here for that. But so I mean, yeah, he has been around. I guess he just wasn't here when you were here. Happens, you know. Just missing me? Yeah. No. I mean, if that happens, honestly. And I mean, sometimes not everyone's here for every stream. Just like I've had some people I haven't seen in like months, and they just show up for a stream sometimes. And you know, it's nice when it happens. So yeah, you know, it's, not everyone just shows up to every stream, and it's also the weekend, so he works on the weekends as well. He seems like a cool guy. Well, yeah, but yeah, no, like he has work on the weekends as well. So like he's usually busy on the weekends, and sometimes, he'll sometimes have nights where he just like instantly crashes when he gets home from work and like fucking sleeps instantly. But if you're ever like worried about how he's doing and whatnot, you can always reach out to him on the Discord. I don't think he minds that. He's Potato Child on Discord. He's like one of my only mods, I think, in the server. Dim Scringle. Discord's being goofy. He's like one. Oh no, he's not modded on Discord. No, he's not a mod. Never mind. He's not a mod on Discord. I have like. How many mods do I have in down? Oh yeah, I just forgot he actually just straight up isn't a mod on my Discord. That's funny. Shy, no practically strangers. I mean, you guys have played before, you guys have talked before. I'm sure he really wouldn't mind if you just like send him a message at some point in time if you ever would, and like how he's doing. Like, hey buddy, how you doing? How you doing? You doing all right? Like, I know I'd never mind it if like someone sent that. I understand what you mean though, and being the whole too shy and feeling awkward about doing it. I totally understand that. I'm horrible at reaching out to people, especially because sometimes I've reached out to people and like I know it's not intentional. Man, I get sometimes really frustrated and like feel very lonely because like I'll reach out to someone like, hey, do you want to do this or whatnot, try and schedule something, and then I'll get like told no for like whatever reason it is, and then later on I will see them basically doing exactly what I suggested with like someone else. And like usually the reason they'll say isn't like I already had plans to do this with someone else and don't have like the ability to. And they're like, I'm busy right now, but in a bit, I could maybe reach out to you. Or like I'll get a message like, hey, you on student for this? Like, yeah, shoot me a message, you guys are doing this. And then there's just no message. And they just do it anyways. And I know it's not intentional. I know part of it's like this whole, I know a lot of people who like always feel awkward about reaching out and like they're gonna be a bother or an annoyance or this or that or whatnot. But Bear saying hello. Oh, okay. Freddy Fazbear. No, I'm not talking Freddy Fazbear. Or whatnot. I sometimes have stuff like this that happens with friends, and I know it's not intentional. Like I really do. I'm gonna snooze these ads. Fuck those ads. Like I know, fuck them. We don't care. So like I don't even hold it against them too, because like I do the same shit sometimes. They usually try to reach out, but like you do sometimes forget, or sometimes like I just don't reach out at all to like people I haven't talked to in ages, even though I still like them and still consider them a friend, but I haven't reached out because I'm bad at reaching out and don't want to be a bother and be an annoyance or a nuisance or this or that or blah blah blah. So like I understand it at the end of the day for shit like that. Yeah, I'm a fucking fantastic friend, aren't I? But yeah, no. I'm trying to I've been wondering if I wanted to do another like type of game every like week, and like what I would do with it, but I just really don't know, right? Like DVDs. It's when send a message to someone, I think the right person. It's Locantor, is Potato Child. He's got like the text for his name. But it's just his Potato Child. That's him. That's the man you're looking for. That's him, officer! That's him right there! It was the Captain Cap. Oh, no, Captain Cap is not. No, that wrong person. Captain Cap is very much the wrong person. Captain Cap is the person with the Josuke profile picture and stuff. That's Tim. Completely and utterly different person. No. Yeah, you're looking for Potato Child. That's who it is you're looking for. Give me a moment to go to Oh, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. Fair enough. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I have other ideas for streams I want to work in eventually. Oh, did I forget to snooze those ads? Oh, chat, I think I forgot to snooze the ads. Shit. Well, fuck. You win some, you lose some. But like, I don't know. So, and it might end up being like I'll be doing Dead by Daylight like 3 days a week, and then 2 days of non-Dead by Daylight, one being scheduled Resident Evil content, and then the other being fucking whatever it is I feel like doing on that day, basically. And it would still probably stay like Mondays, when it would still probably say Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Well, obviously Wednesdays would have the stream, I'm hoping, but like Mondays and Fridays wouldn't, so it'd just be Tuesdays, Thursdays. So it'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Holy shit. I just said all the days of the week and confused everyone. You're welcome. I'm great at this. So it'd probably be I'd stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. In theory. In something theory. I don't even know what theory it is anymore. Stream theory? Maybe that's what we should call it. The secret, like, 9th fucking theory channel. But yeah, legitimately, like, depending on how Dead by Daylight goes, it might become my main content again. So, for anyone who's a fan of that, you know, that's good for you, or if you're at least a fan of watching me play it, even if it's not like your favorite thing, if you at least can enjoy watching me play it, then, you know, that's good for you. It's good content. And anyone who's not a fan of that, who's like more of a fan from the other stuff I've done and is a bit disappointed seeing me go to differing waters, in that case, I'm sorry. You know, stuff happens. The games I do play do kind of back and forth. Dead by Daylight used to be my main game. For those of you who don't know, I used to stream like fucking most of the stream is like choppy. I see. I hope it's just visual and not audio. We're still losing some, so I'm just gonna swap to audio only for now. So you guys are losing that visual aspect for it being that super choppy. I need I need money. Oh, I can't snooze, that's why. I need money to be able to spend on stuff that I want to get done, but I don't have that. That's just gonna happen at some point in time. But I'm just doing this for a moment for Ads are about to actually start anyways, so now's the perfect time to go get a drink, get something to eat. I don't go to the bathroom, do something while I work on my fucking Wi-Fi issues here real quick. Seems like they're evening out. Honestly, I need to go to the bathroom, so now, like I said, it's gonna be like the best time for that. But yeah, more or less just I'm really not sure where the content's gonna go, but it's probably gonna focus a lot more on Dead by Daylight than it has been over the last year. I might be really getting back into that Dead by Daylight playing and grinding it a lot again. So if you guys are into that content, then you guys are gonna be eating well, and if not, then I'm sorry. I'll be right back. See you guys in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh, just put the headphones on. I don't need to do that. I have it. Have it for whenever I get here. Fortunately, at the moment I have to pop off because I'm super. Oh yeah, sleep well, Shark. I hope you have a good sleep all night. Don't worry, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for. You probably can't even hear me. Probably not streaming for too much longer. Like I said, it's a short stream or whatnot. Just kind of want to let you guys know how things might be going in the future on how stuff's gonna go. But yeah. It's been quite a thing. It's just not been the most enjoyable month. It's been really stressful and really figuring out what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna like everything that I wanna like do with the channel or whatnot. Really just figuring that out because that's been hard. Truly, it's been hard to figure out what I wanted to do, and I think that I have some ideas at this point for what I am going to do with it. But yeah, you know, I might as well just end now. I don't know if I really have much more to say at the moment, so you know, might as well just end, right? So thank you guys so much for joining. You know, it always brings me joy to see anyone here. I just want to do a sort of, like, I guess, catch-up stream or whatnot. Let you guys know everything that's been going on and where we're going to be going in the future. More Dead by Daylight, hopefully. Other than that, a lot of uncertainty. More Dead by Daylight and Resident Evil, at least. And no Elden Ring, because I'm just super burnt out on it. So yeah, that's, I guess, the big noteworthy things. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time. Even if it's a short stream, I wanted to at least get something in. That way I did something instead of just nothing. So I know it's not the best, I know it's not the longest, I know I could have probably done better, but I'm also running into internet issues that, I mean, it looks like it's still gonna stay here, and honestly I don't like dealing with those for a long period of time anyways, and whatnot, so yeah, we're just gonna end, so bye bye.